Hi, welcome to Razan's Corner. Welcome back, couples. This is your activity number 6, I believe. So today we're going to look at patterns. What are the patterns in your communication styles? What are the patterns in your relationship? So I usually ask couples when they come into my office, what are some ways you have conflict management? What are some ways you get through a situation? Now, anyone that sits on my couch and says they don't have conflict is a big red flag for me, because that means a lot of people are suppressing in that household, and we're not really having a comfortable, emotionally safe space to bring our emotions and our thoughts and our process forward, things that we're concerned with. So now what do? We avoid conflict altogether, and that has also been learned in a very early early chapter of our life. So those are conflict resolution skills that we actually pick up somewhere. It's a learned behavior. So what I'm trying to share with you today is that every couple has a pattern. Most of the time, it's not perfectly functional, but sometimes it's very dysfunctional. What is your pattern? That's the first thing I need you to identify. I need you to do this either together or alone, depending on where you're at in your relationship. It's really important that you reflect on yourself, though. So, is your pattern dysfunctional? Does it last hours or days? Or do we usually get through it, escalate a little bit, de escalate, and then we kind of we're okay after a few hours? What does your pattern look like? What is your role in your pattern? That's really important. I need you to figure out, how are you contributing to this pattern? Remember, we're trying to change the pattern. So something negative is happening. How are you contributing to that? Are you being standoffish? Do you have your wall up? Are you doing the cognitive distortions that we talked about? Are you magnifying a situation, minimizing a situation, a behavior? Are you mislabeling one of your behaviors? What is your pattern? Are you defensive? Do you avoid? Do you project? Do you deflect? What pattern of communication do you come in with in a situation where now we're derailed completely and we're not having a healthy conversation? I also want you to focus on blame. When we are in our pattern, where's the blame going? Are you taking ownership, or are you usually blaming, or are you justifying? I did this because you did this. Tit for tat. Huge mistake in relationships. So today I'm asking you to challenge yourself. Okay? How do we even know we have a pattern? I don't know. Sometimes you have to do cause and effect and trial and error to see what is actually working and not working, because it becomes our normal after a while. So what I want you to do is figure out a way to change some of the things in your pattern. So maybe you cut your partner off mid-sentence. That's a pattern that we need to possibly work on, because it is actually derailing conversations sometimes. It escalates the situation. It disrespects our partner. It makes an energy in the conversation that's not necessary. So maybe I need you to work on that. What you're going to do is, because it's overwhelming, we're going to pick odd days. We're going to do everything the same way that we always do. We're not going to focus on much. On even days, I want you to focus on change in whatever it is that you feel you're contributing to things escalating. So, for example, are you always challenging something? Maybe we work on that on the even day. Do you try to deflect? Maybe we work on that. Do you avoid? Maybe we work on that. Do you have a pattern of being a codependent where you're not being assertive at all? I need you to work on that on the even days. Maybe just speak up a little bit. I want to share with you what I felt about X, Y, and Z. Even days, if you're a closed book, try to share more of your emotions. So I need you to do something different that could possibly reverse the dysfunctional pattern, or at least help it. Now, all I need you to do is look at you. Reflect on yourself. How is your behavior going to change, and how is it going to make the pattern either disappear or get better? Because we're all focused on what our partner needs to do and what our partner needs to change. And some of these activities, most of them are going to be me helping you look at you. This is cognitive behavior therapy. So I need you to challenge your own thoughts, not the thoughts of your spouse or your partner. So this is your new activity. You're going to look at your pattern. How do you contribute to it? What do you need to work on to change that? On my odd days, you're just going to do whatever you've been doing. On your even days, you're going to challenge that and do something different to offset that. And then reflect at the end of each day. How does the energy feel? How do you feel? Was it hard? Was it easy? Did you get resentful? Were you at peace? It's all about learning how you're contributing to the communication style of your home. Okay, I hope this was helpful. Have an awesome day. Be safe, and I will see you next time. Let me know if you have any questions.